Hey, this is Sterling Gaddis from Team Extra. We're currently at the Columbus Regional, and we just opened our packs. We're just sitting here, getting ready to go in, probably kick some butt. Of course, I'm on Cyber Dragon as usual. Yay!
All right, it's okay. He's learning the introduction.
Yes.
Okay, so what we got? Who we got here today? We have Sterling on
Hi.
Cyber Dragon. We got Cream in the back. I know you can barely see him, but I mean it's light outside, so here we are. And we got Mr. Lowe playing non-dinos.
Finally not playing dinos.
He's playing dinos. So, Mr. Gaddis here is playing the... What are we playing?
Cyber Dragon, same thing as usual.
Cyber Dragons. Okay, so he wants the top of Cyber Dragons. Let's see if he does it.
It's gonna be funny.
Anyways, Kareem, what are you playing, buddy?
Hello. I'm playing as usual Marintis until next week.
He's playing the Waters.
Until next week.
What are you playing next week? What are you playing next week?
Pearly.
Alright, Lau, you want to go over what you're playing, buddy?
Yeah, so we're not doing dinosaurs anymore. I'm on branded now.
So on that branded life.
So it's gonna be an Edo kind of day.
It's gonna be Edo Pass. Let's go. Gross. Alright, and I'm playing the same thing I played last week, obviously with better ratios. Back for more. But I'm playing Adventure Sprite. Probably last week I play Adventure Sprite, then I go to Synchro Sprite, which is just Adventure Sprite doing Synchro summons at that point, realistically. Yeah. But, I mean, we're just waiting for it to start. Bunch of randoms here as usual. I already have an idea who's going to win the event. We're going to wait and see. I just want to see if I'm accurate at the end. But aside from that, that's more or less all we got for you guys, just straight up. We're at the fucking barn today.
Yeah.
At the weird, well, it reminds me of a school building. With no classrooms. I don't know. We're at the shittier location for Columbus, but I mean, come out see us. Usual bullshit. We'll recap at lunch at the side deck event. There's going to be lunch, so we'll recap there. We'll recap at the end, and then we'll go the fuck home, and we'll see how this goes. All right, we are back at it again. Same people, obviously. We did not go nowhere. We are on the lunch break.
We've been in the car for 4 hours.
4 hours. 4 hours on
CEO just sitting in the car.
All right. So, well, let's do a little recap. I'll start myself. I am 2-1. I had my first loss at table 4 against Cash. Ironically, against someone from my locals. Of course. All right, your take now, Lo.
So I am 1-2 right now, unfortunately. Round 1 was against a really, really solid player from locals. Round 2 was against a guy who admittedly was newly back to the game. Super nice guy, but didn't really have a real good grasp on the deck. Was playing Trap Tricks. Round 3 was Cash. I lost, but I didn't get blown out. It was a fight back and forth. I'm okay with it.
All right. That reminds me. Let me tell you my matchups real quick. My last round was Cash. Round 2 was against Flo, which game 2 and 3 I rolled him, and then Gamma burst him per game. And then my round 1 was against a branded player who lost the dice roll, and that's all she wrote. So we're gonna go back to Kareem. What we doing?
I'm 102. My first one was against it was the Interior Runic. I got lucky since I had the imperm. He tried to moon in game 3, but I just impermed it. Lucky man. My second one I 2-0 Dark Roll. He literally bricked up on literally dangers, so he couldn't play. And my game 3 was against Xenomorphia. I prayed to God that Spring Girl would hit something, but it didn't during game, so we just went. So that was it for me.
Let's get it.
Hello. Yeah, I'm Sterling. I'm currently 2-1
Man's
at the
holding up
moment.
the Zane.
Yes,
Stop.
it's fucking crazy. Anyway, my first matchup was against Kashdira. Kind of a pain in the butt. I ended up losing, so that's just life. My game 2 was against Live Twin Sprite, and I was just able to OTK him twice in a row, so that was hilarious. Game 3 was up against Rika Sun Avalon, and game 1 he bricked. Game 2 he did his normal thing, blah 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 blah. We get to turn 3, I activate Overflow, he doesn't negate it, and he just decides, yeah, no, I can't play through this. So I was able to pull that off.
Alright, he's 2-1. Let's elaborate the good stuff. Alright, so since we've been here, we've done 3 rounds. We've already had two groups that people actually come up and approach us. you know, being like, hey, it's Team Extra, all the good stuff, right? Which is really cool. I mean, it's happening more and more often. Granted, last time we was at this location, I had to sign stuff for Dynamorphia stuff, but that guy was here too, actually.
Yeah.
So, yeah, people are starting to approach us more and everything, which is kind of
I
nice.
figure I get off this deck and now everybody's on this deck.
Literally, everyone is playing Dynamorphia.
I still haven't sold my core.
but
I'm planning to, but I haven't
I
yet.
thought you did sell your core.
No, I was going to, but the one vendor was like, I'm not really interested in dinosaur stuff right now.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not dinosaurs, it's like the whole deck, but...
All right. This is where we're at now. We'll elaborate at the end. Hopefully, we're all still in range. It's top 48. It's like 450. It's not 5, but it's more than 440. Something along those lines. I barely remember. We will come back with the potential clapback at the end.
Hello, this is Sterling from Team Extra, and we just got back from the Columbus Regional, and we thought we would do a little recap. So this is going to be our recap for the Columbus Regional of 2023. I'll start off with my record. I went 4 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw. Kind of a little mad about that, but I mean, hey, deck put in some work. Kind of pleased about that, and not too bad for my first time.
Would you like me to take over?
Go ahead.
Okay, Mr. Extra, Team Extra. You already know who I am. If not, I'm gonna keep telling you my name at the intros. Get the fuck over it. It's just what we do. So, did terrible. Let's see. 3-5, dropped. Didn't even bother doing the last round. Didn't care where I placed. I was done. I was done, right? Surprised you didn't go over your matchups, your pairings.
Oh, mine. Okay. Well, no. Okay. I'll go.
Hold on. I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and do mine.
Pop
I'll pass
off.
back to you, and then we'll pass back to Leo. Oh, that was good. But hold on. Let me see that. Oh, the camera. Okay. All right. Anyways, so my pairings were fucking rough, and you guessed it. Fucking cash was all over the place, as always. Round 1, Despia. Blew him out. Good person. Terrible. New player. He was new. Round 2. Flow. Drill and Lock. Gamma Burst. So I was 2-0. Game 3. Table 4. Yeah. Table 4 out of 400 something. I got fucked by cash. Game 4. What was my game 4? Game 4 was, I think it was Punk. I lost to Dark Ruler evenly. Game 5 was cash again. I 2-0'd them. You guessed the game 6 was cash. Again. Game 7 was, around 7 was... I don't remember because it's not important. I really don't remember. And round 8 was Dinos, lost to them, got fed up, I was done. Cash should not exist, personally, my preference, and if you got a zone lock 5 in the time to keep me from breaking your board, then, you know. Anyways, that was my pairings. Let me pass it back to Sterling. He can go over his Sidra pairings.
Yeah, it was fun. It was actually kind of stupid. So my game 1 was actually against kind of Kashtira. So I was a little disappointed. Friggin' Robert was right that my first regional I was going to go up against something stupid, dumb. So I was like, okay.
Welcome to Cash.
Yeah, welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! I friggin' lost game 1, but then I sacked game 2 against him because he friggin'... essentially, he went second, and then I just impermed the Arise Heart. And then game 3, I was going to do the exact same play, and then he said, friggin' Forbidden Lance, target Arise Heart. Well, damn.
I hate
Game 2, I was up against Evil Twin Sprite. Game 1, I OTK'd him, just blew him out of the friggin' water. Game 2, we were bricking bad, and yeah, essentially he Nibiru'd me, and I just had more gas. Game 3 was against... I know I won, I'm just trying to figure out what it was. It was Tri-Brigade, and he decided to go second. So I was like, okay, that's fine. And I do my blah, 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 normal Cyber Dragon shenanigans. And then he tried to friggin' do something. I don't know what he was trying to do, but apparently he only had like a mid hand and just ended on that, and I just turned 3 OTK'd him. Game 2,
was weird. He made me go first again. I had it on my normal board, you know, just like Cedar, Infinity, and like one other guy pass. You know what this man freaking cited? Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. Yeah. Apparently, he's running that and one copy of Cyber Dragon on the side, just so that way he can imperm a Rise Heart and do the same thing I'm doing. So I'm confused.
It's just stupid funny about
Yeah, apparently. Game 4 was up against Runic.
Mm-hmm.
And game 1 was like just kind of a catch me off guard, blah blah blah. Game 2, Cyberload Fusion goes hard. Game 3, we got down into time. I was about to hit him for direct damage, and then he said Runic Destruction Fusion Effect, and I'm like, well, we tied. Game 5 was against Guru Control. Got friggin' sacked. Still kind of mad about that. Game 6 was against trying to remember. What was my game 6?
It was a game.
It was indeed a game. My 6th game. Game 6 was friggin' Kashtira. That's what I remember.
The 6th
I
game.
lost friggin' to it, and I'm mad. Game 7 was Game 7 was Sword Soul. I actually managed to win against Sword Soul because game 1 caught him off guard, and then game 2 he friggin' did his normal Sword Soul plays, blah blah blah. Game 3 I said I'm gonna go first, and then I just set up 3 negates and I'm just sitting on that like, yeah, you can't play. Yeah, the normal things. Game 8 was against Branded. Brick the first hand, I imperm the Eluber. All good duelists imperm the Eluber. Don't let them search Branded Fusion. Don't let Branded fool you. Okay. Anyway, continuing. Continuing on.
He's wrong. You ash the Branded Fusion.
Correct.
You don't
let
play
them
Ash.
get them. You let them get the brand diffusion so you can ash it.
Just
So it's
remember
out the
talents
deck.
you.
That's a win-win realistically. Yeah. I'll let him talents me. What?
Continue.
Anyways,
Continuing.
finish.
Continuing. Yeah. So game 1, imperm the Eluber. He made Quiritus on my turn, and I kaiju'd it. Game 2, I just completely overpowered him. He just couldn't do anything against it. And like I said, that was game 8, and then that means there was one more. There was game 9. Game 9 was against. Trying to remember what my game 9 was. That was a
Your
little
last
weird.
round of the day.
Hey. It was a weird friggin' round. Trying to remember.
Was it a duel? Did you duel somebody?
I did duel somebody, and I did indeed lose, but it was funny.
Okay, so you lost game 9.
And
Don't
then
remember.
that went 4-4-1. Yeah.
Nice. Alright. Well, you're up, buddy.
Okay, so we already talked about my first 3 rounds, I think, during the lunch video. But we'll go, I guess, real quick over it.
Mhm.
Round 1 was against a player from locals. It was Live Twin Sprite Runic. I got effing destroyed. He just kind of had an answer for everything. There's not a whole lot you can do about it. Round 2 was against Trap Tricks. Really nice player, but even he admitted he was pretty newly back to the game, and not a bad player, but I don't think he was really prepared for the event. He didn't know the effects very well, etc., etc., etc. Round 3 was a mirror match with Branded. Younger player, he was on the bubble, still had a chance to get his invite, so I had him beat. I let him take the win so he could try to get his. I've already got mine. What was round 4? I think round 4 was Kashtira.
We all played
Sounds
Couch
right,
today.
yeah.
Every single one
Kashtira's
was playing
Kashtira.
At least once.
I played a couple Labyrinth players. One was just, I don't know. He was playing it weird, and I got him. Right. Had a lot of effects that he just, like, I don't know if he just didn't understand, didn't read beforehand, made some really kind of goofy mistakes that kind of handed me the game. Second lab opponent, we went to time.
I didn't slow play, but you know, it's competitive Yu-Gi-Oh. Sometimes you notice that there's only 2 minutes left on the clock, and you play accordingly.
Accurate.
I'm not going to apologize for it, and I'm not going to act like you don't do it.
Right.
You know, like I said, I didn't slow play. I knew that there were 2 minutes left in the game, and I played into Tax Dragon and Edo. Round. I'm getting out of order here, but I ended up dropping after I took a 2-0 defeat to Sword Soul that was just so complete that I was done. So I dropped it 4-4. Went and rested.
Yeah, why not? Accurate. Anyways, so overall, it was still rough. It was about as rough as last week, and they need to do something about cash. Where's his ban list? Like, something. Mind hacker or something. I got mind hackered twice in the same.
I actually did not see it in
really
any
just
of
need
my
to hit
cash
Shangri
matchups.
Era. That's it.
No, Shangri-La is not the problem.
No, it's not. It's mind hacker and a rise heart, personally.
Mind Hacker's a good card, but it was only good in freaking cash. It's been out for like 5 years.
Yeah,
Well, they made it, and it was a, what other deck was
Smoke
going to make it?
Smoke Grenade of the Bandit came out in like the 3rd booster set, and Infernoble absolutely broke it.
Yeah.
So,
Alright.
a
Well,
card having been out for a while means nothing.
aside from that is all we got. There'll be more content, obviously, and I mean there should be Nat content too.
Look at
Regardless.
these awesome Chaos Emperor Dragon sleeves that I bought.
Yeah.
I've had these, but unless he's cool.
Fancy man.
Yeah, I got this
That's
at
all-
the Regional 2, the friggin' Sky Striker Field Center. And
Yeah,
then,
from some guy.
Yeah, because he
Yeah.
was
It
just
sound like
fine.
some guy, but some guy.
Some guy. He was there. It
I
was
do.
cool.
I
I don't know if we caught his
I
name.
do.
But
PLS.
that's all we got. Subscribe.
Them birds.
Adios.
Fuck them birds.